Hey guys, I'm Barbara with BPI Sports and I'm the owner of Clean Creations Healthy Meals Delivered. Today I'll be showing you how to prepare and cook chicken 5 delicious, exciting ways. Let's get started. This is our recipe for lemon herb roasted chicken, and here's what you'll need. Garlic powder, sea salt, black pepper, fresh rosemary, fresh sage, and fresh thyme, chicken breast, lemon, olive oil, and olive oil spray. And as far as utensils, all you'll need is a chopping board, a really good knife, and a foiled baking sheet. So let's go ahead and get this recipe started. This is super simple and it's absolutely delicious. We're using traditional chicken seasoning. The first thing you want to do is cut off any kind of excess fat on your chicken. The next thing you want to do is season your chicken really well. So we'll start with the salt-free seasoning first on top of that chicken. We'll take a little sea salt. It's gonna give it a nice, good flavor. All right, so we have our chicken breast nice and seasoned, and we wanna transfer this to our foiled baking sheet. And the reason why I do this is for easy cleanup. So anytime you're baking anything, you can go ahead and foil that baking sheet, so that way when you're done with the baking, you can just take the foil sheet right off, and your baking sheet is still nice and clean. So we'll go ahead and transfer it over. And even though we sprayed the bottom, I still like to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the top. So we'll go ahead and take our thyme first. So you just want to run your fingers right along. I love using these seasonings. These are traditional chicken seasonings. And then we'll add a little bit of fresh rosemary. This is really, really strong. So you don't want to go too heavy on it, just a little bit to give it that rosemary flavor. All right, and then our last one is sage, and I'm just going to do a rough chop on this. Sprinkle it on top, and then the last thing you want to do is add your lemon. So a good amount of lemon, and then a great way to get the juice out, a lot of juice, is to stick your knife in the top and then just squeeze right around that knife. So now that our chicken breast is nice and seasoned and full of fresh herbs, it's ready to go in the oven. We're going to bake this at 375 because we want it nice and roasted for just about 30 minutes. We'll check on it halfway in between to make sure it's looking good. So let's stick it in the oven and we'll check back in a few. So our herb roasted chicken is finished and we're ready to plate it. Let's look in the oven, make sure everything looks good so far. All right, so you definitely want to be careful taking these out of the oven because we've got lots of juice around the chicken that we want to save for sure. All the flavor is all right here. We're going to do with this before we plate it. I know these are kind of hot, so I'm going to be careful with it, but we're going to slice this. So always angle your knife downward. All right, so you just want some nice big slices of chicken. We want to make sure that our presentation looks perfect. We'll just scoop it up right down on our plate. It looks so good. Okay, so we're just going to garnish this with a little fresh lemon juice. We roasted it with some lemon, but we want that nice little fresh pop of lemon. And then just a little bit of salt and pepper on top. This dish is so beautiful. All right, so we have our little finishing touches here, a little salt and pepper, fresh lemon, and the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take that juice from the chicken, where all of our flavor is, all of our olive oil, our fresh lemon, our fresh herbs. This is where all the deliciousness, this is where all the deliciousness is right here. And we're just gonna drizzle this right over the top. You can see those fresh herbs are in the chicken. This dish is gonna be absolutely amazing. This is our finished product, our herb roasted chicken. If you'd like more nutrition tips or healthy videos just like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel or check us out on bpisports.com. My name is Barbara with BPI Sports, and I will see you next time.